Hi everyone, it's stampinwithdiane.com. It's Diane from stampinwithdiane.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel, welcome to my Facebook page, and happy Labor Day. I hope that everything's going well for you, and if you are taking an extended weekend, I hope that you're traveling safe, or if you're staying at home, which is also a really good thing, is that maybe you're going to take some time and craft, because crafting is so good for you, right? It's really good to get down there and escape and do that sort of stuff. So welcome to my live. This is Monday. This is where I usually go on and I do a fancy fold or a fun fold or a 3D project. And I thought that I would show you a very simple fun fold card that basically you can do with designer series paper, 12 by 12 designer series paper, and make a very quick card. And it also uses some excellent the everyday artist dies. So it's just it's just an easy card, but I like the effect of it. Anyways, if you are joining me through my YouTube, make sure that you're subscribed down below here. Make sure that you also are hit that bell and you'll get notified immediately. Or if you're joining me on my Facebook page, just remember that actually only stays on for 30 days. So you may have to revert back to the YouTube channels as well. Awesome. So let's get going. Let's go down to my desktop here. Now I am using this Pet Love. I think this is such an adorable bundle. Remember that this is coming and will be available as of September the 3rd. If you buy a bundle, that you do save the 10% when you buy a bundle. Comes with the dies and the stamp set. There are no there's no designer series paper or anything that goes with it. And I'm really stuck on doing Lost Lagoon cards lately. Here I go again. And I'm also going to use some Pretty Peacock as well. So the designer series paper that I decided to use is this. It was with it's Everyday Happiness. It still is available. It has 3 sheets of each one. And this actually corresponds with a retired or a last chance scrapbook page. It does have some retired colors in it, but I think that I don't know why they kept it going, but you know what, we're going to carry on and use it as well. So I think it works quite well. When you're doing this particular card, it's really important that you take a designer series paper that you can use both sides of it. I happen to use this one that had this, and then it had more of this color on there. But I'll show you how this goes about, and then I'll go ahead and I'll cut this one so that I can make 2 actually if I want. So what you want to do is you want to take your cardstock, and it's going to be 5.5 by 12. So we're just going to go down and measure that 5.5 by 12. You're going to have this piece left over. You can make a belly band with it, but I don't know if I'm going to do a belly band. Hello, Felicia. Yeah, plaid is always a winner, isn't it? But I went with this one. This one I really liked on it. So what you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to measure this at 1 3/4, and we're going to score this on the long side. So I'm just using my take a pick tool. I like to use my stylus from there, and I think I'm going to use my, no, I won't get in there. I like to use the stylus with my cutter on here. So 1 3/4, 4 3/4, and then I'm going to open this up and do it at 7 3/4. And that's 7 3/4. When I do it at 7 3/4, what's going to happen is that this leaves me the 4 1/4 inch base. Now I didn't use this particular one in my card. I'm going to use the other side, but I think I could turn around and use that on another one. So let me come in with that and show you. So this was just the other piece of this one here. So you can see it does have that wild wheat on there, and anybody that really knows me knows I'm not a big wild wheat fan. So we're going to go ahead and use this. All right. But I think this will be cute with using it, because I thought what I could do is I can do one that is a dog related one, and I can do one that's a cat related one. These dies have dies that go with it as well. Like it has a ball, it has a bone, it has the fish, and it has a little tiny mouse. Where'd the mouse? Oh, there it is, right behind there. And I think we'll do a cat one today. Not sure why, but we'll go ahead and do the cat one. All right, so when I score this, I'm going to go from the back side. I'm going to do a valley fold, then a mountain fold, and another valley fold. So valley, mountain, valley. And this is how it's going to go. So we just want to come in with our bone folder. Hello, Lorraine. How's your room coming along? Hello, Sharon. Yes, I'm doing very well. Thank you. I think this lies flat enough that I'm not going to go ahead and do a belly band. When you put a belly band on a card, and I really do like belly bands on cards, but when you do, they can't stand up. This way, at least you can showcase this like that. Now, I'm coming in with the Everyday Arches, and I am using the 3rd largest arch. So I turned around and I did a basic white one. You can see where this one didn't cut quite all the way. So we have the 3rd largest one cut with that. And then we have the 5th largest one. And I did that in Pretty Peacock. I thought this is Lost Lagoon, but I thought it would be a really nice contrast with the Lost Lagoon, or not Lost Lagoon, the Pretty Peacock, instead of going with the Lost Lagoon. And then I came in with the 7th largest, and I did a white arch like that. So then what's going to happen with this is this going to go like this. We're going to do this, and then just like this. Very simple card, like I said. Oh, good. I'm glad your room's coming along. Oh, Lorraine, I wish I could do that. I wish I could take the time to do it. Maybe I just have to make the time. All right. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to come in, and I really like this one, Love Comes with 4 Paws. Now originally when I was going to do this, I was going to take these paws. I'll show you how I was going to do that. Those dies. And I was going to cut this like, I'm going to go one here, and I was only going to do 3, but the saying says love comes with 4 paws. So I'm going to cut those out with the cut and emboss. I'm just going to come in with my mini one. Let's just move that out of the way so I can move this up so that you can see it. And then we're just going to put that on here like so. And we're hoping that this is not going to move on us. Just like so. Should maybe tape that on. Anyways, I'm going to just show you how that's going to go. Yes, Pretty Peacock. Yes, I love, love, love Pretty Peacock. And then what we're going to do is that's like that. And then we're going to put this one up here. Like so. Whoops, we got one paw going a little crooked. Let's just go ahead and put that on there. Oh. The only thing I don't like about this mini one is the way that mine squeaks. It's just awful. Okay, so we have that. I'm just going to put this back over here. And then you can see, and I'm going to put those right back in that die there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're going to stamp that expression on there, sentiment on there. So we're just going to come here, and the sentiment that we're doing again is going to be this: love comes with 4 paws. So we'll do that in Pretty Peacock. No, I don't think there's any difference between the dog and the cat paws. Is there a difference? I don't know. I'm not a cat person, so I can't tell you. I've had cats. So let's just do this. Love comes with 4 paws. Just like that. It's a very good question, Felicia. I am not sure. All right, so we have that. And then, let's see. Then I have also, I cut out one of these bandanas, and I thought this would be kind of neat. I tried it with white, with stamping, and it didn't show up enough. So I'm going to try this with Versamark, and we're going to do it with the white embossing powder. It's a very good question. I don't know who could answer that for us. Okay, so I'm going to come put this on here, but you know what? I have to put something behind here so that I can see it better. So I am thinking they're pretty similar. So we're just going to go like that. I'm hoping I got this right. Not bad. And then we're going to just come in. It's not perfect. I did do a second one, so maybe we'll try doing a second one as well, because this was a little too close to the thing there. Okay, let's try a second one because it's not quite close enough. Why did I know I'd need to do a second one? All right, let's go ahead and use the embossing buddy again. Now, the other thing that you could do is you could go ahead and stamp this and then die cut it, which would be better, which I may have to do if this one doesn't work so well. So we're just going to come in. It's hard to get it. That is the better way of doing it, actually, is to stamp first and then die cut. That one's a lot better. It's off more on the other side now. Let's just get that on there. That out of the way. So I guess that's going to be a mainstay now, is our paper piercing mat. There we go. We'll just come in and heat emboss that. Just get, yeah, I don't think there is a difference. But like I say, I haven't had a cat around here forever. They're definitely different size paws. There we go. You know what, while I've got this out, I want to do that. Just get it so it doesn't come all off. But definitely the best thing to do is to stamp it and then die cut. You have a much better chance of getting it straight. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. All right, so we've got this. Now, let's go ahead and let's get this done. Now, this piece, what we want to do is we want to line up this piece first. This would be the best one to line up first. And this will give you lots of sentiment, room for sentiment. Now, the other thing on here, I woof you. I think that's really cute, but I've got this love comes with 4 paws. So you're an possum pet sitter and no longer by your side, but always in your heart. So this is one of those pet stamp sets that's really good for all the stuff that you would need with pets. So we're going to center this one just like this. I think the reason I took to this instead of the plaid one is because the other card that I did use in this this bundle I used with plaids, so just shows you. Okay, so this goes down here, so this is going to go right here. So we want to just, you know what, I'm going to come in with my pencil. Maybe I'm not. Just going to come in. Let's just put some down on the side here. Now you could use your seal. So this is just going to go like this. We're going to wait to do the rest of this in a bit. And then this being folded like that. See how the paws at least can come right out here. Now, I want to do some, you know what, I think I could put this up here. I think that would help. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this on. So I'm just going to put some glue right there. And we'll just put that there. And the reason I put those paws off to that side was so that those paws would show up there. So this is going to open up like this. Now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put this on there. I don't want it showing. I didn't want it showing when this is closed. So that's the reason why I waited to put this on. So let's go ahead and double check that. Okay, so that's just going to go there. That gives us lots of room to do some writing. And this is on here. Now remember I said I was going to do this like a cat one. So I did go ahead and cut out the fish and the mouse. And then what I've got for a dog one is I've got dog bones. These were done with Pretty Peacock. So I've got Pretty Peacock, not Pretty Peacock, pecan pie with the mouse and the fish. So let's go ahead and put that on. And I don't want this showing either from the front. So I'm just going to let that sort of cute tail on this mouse, that's for sure. And I'm pretty sure that's, ooh, that was just lucky that I got that, squeaked that right in there. And we'll be okay with this, these fish bones, just like that. And then just on the front here, let's go ahead. Hello, Sandra. Oh, are you back in town? So then let's just go ahead and put that right there. This is a double bow made with the linen threads. Now we need to do some embellishments on there. So let's see. am loving these antique pearls. And I think those are, well, this would kind of go too. So let's see. No, they won't go. But these antique pearls, let me grab my dark pretty peacock. I think I used this the other day. And I'm going to go ahead and color this. Excuse me. Somebody asked me the other day if this rubs off. It doesn't. Once it's dry, it's ready for the school year. Oh my goodness, how fast did that summer go, right? And then this, and that'll give us a good one here. So I'll come in with those. Let's put one there, and then we can put these two down here. There we go. There. Now, I strongly suggest these antique pearls because they take up such a beautiful color. They're flat. They don't take up too much they don't take up too much depth on when you're going to mail this. All right, so there's our fun fold card. This one's for a cat. So that's lots of fun. You could, if you wanted to, you could have kept those two together if you wanted to, but anyways, that gives us lots of writing room that's there. So that's this set here, the Pet Love. And we just did some embossing on it. We just did some stamping and some die cutting. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. Awesome. So what is going on? So tomorrow, if you like that, give me the thumbs up, share my video. I really do appreciate it when you do that. Remember that tomorrow I will be live at 4:30 Pacific time, and that is when I do a technique. I don't know if I've done this technique or not, but somebody suggested it to me yesterday. Lorraine, isn't it always the way? Oh, I like that card. I think I'm going to need that. Anyways, it's so cute. Anyways, thank you, Nancy. Thanks, you guys. There you go. Hi, Pam. How are you? All right. So tomorrow, 4:30 Pacific time, I'll be here. And remember, it's September. Catalog comes out on the 3rd of September. I am so looking forward to that. I can't wait till it comes out. September is always such a big one, and everybody loves Christmas. Thanks, Felicia. There you go. Okay, what else is there? I don't think Stampin' Up has announced it yet, but there is some news that's coming in for September. Some kind of promotion in September, but I don't think they've announced it yet. I'm hoping to find out maybe at 1 o'clock. But remember that, if you do need a demonstrator here in Canada, I'd love to be your demonstrator. Remember that there's lots and lots of perks if you are demonstrators. So I know there's quite a few demonstrators here online, and they can contest to that there's lots and lots of perks. Remember to create, because it's great for the soul. And we will see you tomorrow at 4:30 Pacific time with the technique. And hopefully you'll like that technique. All right, you guys, take care and happy stamping. Bye for now.